Aloha. How are you doing? I'm good. I realized I didn't put my microphone on. Let's do that. Let's turn on my music. I had the wonderful epiphany today that I don't need to listen to the music y'all listen to. I'm not saying the music you're listening to is garbage. Far from it. I like the music. I just don't want to listen to that for like 3 hours today. No offense. So, welcome for those who are tuning in for the first time. Today is going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show for a couple of reasons. We're doing kind of a... kind of doing a needle in the haystack challenge. What we're trying to do is quite simple. We are trying to restore my LEGO Dimensions set. For those who don't know, LEGO Dimensions is a video game that LEGO produces from a Toys to Life type of game. And in that particular game, the Toys to Life was a very interesting subgenre of video games that came out 10 years, and there's still some going around. Other Toys to Life games include... who else does it include? Disney Infinity was one. Amiibo, in theory, is a Toys to Life. There's a couple of them. And the idea behind it is that you give a toy... and the toy can be interactive with the game in some way. Lego, Disney Infinity, those are the two that I know because we own Lego and Lego Dimensions and Disney Infinity. And the idea was simple. You would take a character, like Aquaman here, and you would buy Aquaman for $5. And what you would do is you would too many things going. You would buy Aquaman for $5, and you could put Aquaman with his nice little toy tag on a base plate, and then he would be in the game. You would play with Aquaman, and it worked out really good. It was a very interesting game, and it wasn't just Aquaman. Back here, this is a shelf of all of my LEGO Dimensions people. And there's a ton of them. And the idea being, some of these people were just a person. Some of these people came with like a level, right? And so you would buy, for instance, over here you can see this is the Abby Yates LEGO Dimensions person. She came with 6 levels. They were all built around the Ghostbusters 2016 movie, right? She came in a set even. And in the set, you also got a car. You got a little display. But really, at the end of the day, what you needed was this. This is all you needed to get into the game. This person and the little toy tag that went with it. So I had it, and I played it with the kids. And then when we got to 100% on the game, I let the kids have at it, right? What was I going to do with this? I 100% of the game. I rarely ever go back and replay a game. I just don't have time. And the kids, being kids, promptly obliterated the collection. It kind of got mixed in with things. These are all the minifigures that I have rescued from the kids' hands. And you can see things like, here's an arm. Just an arm. You can see fun little combinations like this gas person with what I'm assuming is a Harley Quinn face and a brunette's hair. Because my kids like to mix and match. Here's a stormtrooper with angel wings. So what we're doing today is I have gone through and swiped all of the minifigures that my kids have swiped. All the minifigures that I can find in the house. And I've collected them. And today what we're going to do just realized my Lego borders. There it goes. Okay, cool. We're going to go through these and try to put them back together with the people that they're supposed to be. That's the goal. See how many of these people we really have. Because it sounds weird. So, again, let's go back to how the game operates. This is my LEGO Dimensions stand. Of all the people. And each person is represented, has a toy tag. So here is Batgirl, right? Here's Benny from the Lego movie. And so for me to be able to see, and let me get this up close to you guys, each person be able to pull it off knowing it, oh, I need to get Krusty on, here's Krusty. Here's Zane, here's Wildstyle. Be able to grab this person, I need to know who this person is. And I'm such a completionist, I mean, sure, I know this is Abby Yates, but you know what, I want her damn pants. I want this to be right. Abby Yates, all the way over here. We just have her torso. I don't even have the right hair. So, we're going to go 1 through 1. We're going to see what we're missing. And then, whatever we're missing, we're going to add into a Bricklink list and acquire it. Bum, bum. So let's start with Abby Yates. Here's what I have. I have her toy tag, which is great. If I was really smart to have the game fired up and we would just double check to make sure it works. This is not her hair. Her hair, and so one of the cool things we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're actually going to see what pieces we have. Minifig inventory. So I bet you these pants are unique to her. This is unique, but I do not think this hair is unique. So let's put that over there. Now, if I was smart, I would have taken this all apart. And we could just go from there. But alas, I'm not that smart. I want to keep this. Aloha, Sam. How are you doing?
Stream.
Huh?
What's the stream?
Yeah. I'm streaming, yes.
Yeah, and this is the stream where you organize.
Yep. Aloha. Awesome,
Wait,
Ashley.
I just found Bad Cop's head.
All right, well, give me Bad Cop's head.
Why are you going through all this stuff?
We're going through all the stuff, and we're trying to find out what is missing. So we have to go through. Right now, we are looking for Abby Yates' hair, which is this piece.
Well, is this somewhere now?
No, that is not her hair. Does that look like her hair?
Well.
And that's why I don't think you're going to enjoy this very much, Sam. But aloha, Asham.
Bad sheets.
Okay. We're folding clothes. Sam, what are you chewing?
Bubblegum.
Yeah, no, you're not touching minifigures while you're chewing gum. Thank you. It was fun having you here tonight, Sam. Can you say aloha?
And when I throw it away, I'm going to say.
And you're washing your hands.
Yeah, I was going to say that until you interrupted.
All right, I'm going to have to go get some bed sheets. I'll be right back. Let me put on the be right back screen.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to raid someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale. And we all shout, he's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie.
Whoa. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. So, Awesome Ashley has redeemed, the first person to redeem fold some clothes, and Awesome Ashley has chosen for me to fold a bed sheet. She didn't specify if she wanted a fitted bed sheet or a non-fitted bed sheet, so I went with a fitted bed sheet because I felt that would be more interesting. So, interesting about the best way to think about how you want to fold things is you want to get things into squares. And fitted bed sheets, people generally are going to try to fold them from here because this is the edge of it. But with a fitted bed sheet, what you really want to do is you want to use the 4 points that is at the edge of the seam. So in this instance, we now have 2 of them. Now we have 3 of them. Now we have our 4. Once you have your 4 seams, you can then take these and you want to line them up so that you have the top seam also. Then you can shake that out and get that nice and taut down there. Fold. And there you go. Properly folded, fitted bed sheets. Mahalo for redeeming that reward, Awesome Ashley. And now, let's get back to the Lego sorting. We are currently looking for the female hairpiece with a large, high bun. And it's got to be brown. How are you doing, Awesome Ashley? I hope you're having a great day. I will need to hold that one out for later. Peace, dog. Aloha, Peace Dog. Welcome to the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Peace Dog, you're really missing out on one of the nicest, most wonderful human beings on Twitch. Peace Dog. I do have a brother, and he doesn't do dishes. He's a deacon in the Catholic Church, if that gives you any idea about the type of person who my brother is. Today, what we're doing is we are storing pieces for this Lego set. It's a Lego video game, really. And right now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a specific hairpiece and pants, but we're mostly looking for the hairpiece right now. But if we stumble upon the pants, we will do that. This might be something we need later when we get to Batman. Right now we're working on Abby Yates from the Ghostbusters movie, 2016, the all-female Ghostbusters. It's good about your brother. Yeah. My brother is a very interesting person, to put it mildly. This is a little too dude-ish. Again, right now, all we're doing is we're looking for brown hair with the Batman cowl. Is this her pants? No, this is not her pants. Because really, this character is missing pants and hair. That's an interesting head. I haven't seen that head before. That is something we'll need much later as we get further in the alphabet. It's funny, when I was thinking about how long this would take, I brought a bunch of supplies up here to figure, okay, when I'm done with this, what's the thing I'm going to build after it? And now that I'm doing this, I'm like, man, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in one stream. Nope, that's a Superman hairpiece. That's a brown Joker hair. That is definitely a Ray hair. That is not a different hair on her body. Nope, that's not the pants either. Like, if I was really smart, I would separate everything right now.
Holy Toledo!
Aloha and mahalo to Yoga with Jen. Welcome to the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Yoga with Jen, one, you're missing out on the premier South African Twitch streamer. I'm just not even going to qualify it by saying yoga Twitch streamer. I think she's the biggest Twitch streamer from South Africa, period. I can't think of anyone's bigger. So welcome to the stream. For those who don't know me, aloha, you can call me Craw. I'm a variety streamer for New England, focusing with family-friendly content. On Wednesday nights, we Lego, and this is a night where we're actually doing stuff with Lego pieces as opposed to playing Lego video games. Friday nights, we're playing cooperative games, either with friends, a game like Among Us, or we're playing cooperative games with my son. And on Sunday nights, we are playing story-based games. Right now, we're playing Lost Vietnamese. Yoga with Jen. Jen, how was the rest of your evening? I hope it was a great time. For people who have come with Jen, I want to introduce you to two people we have in the chat already. We have Peace Dog. He is currently not streaming, but he's a phenomenal mental health advocate, phenomenal person to have in the chat. I would highly recommend checking him out. And we also have Awesome Ashley, a loyal viewer who likes to come in and just earn points and redeem them to have me do shenanigans. What are we building tonight? So what we're building tonight is actually kind of fun. There's this video game that LEGO came out with in 2014 or so called LEGO Dimensions. The idea behind LEGO Dimensions was quite simple. You would buy a minifigure like this Aquaman, and Aquaman comes with a little stand, and you would put him on a little stand inside of a game, and now you can play with Aquaman inside this video game. LEGO Dimensions came up with many of these minifigures. Here's a stand I have built with them. And over the years, my kids have swiped many of the minifigures. And they've taken parts of the minifigures. And so what I've done is I've returning the favor, and I have swiped all of their minifigures. And today, we are going to try and restore as many of these as we can. And for the people that we can't restore, we're going to put those pieces into like a bricklink order and acquire what we're missing. Short sleeve button up shirt. Mahalo. Mahalo. For those who don't know, I have a fold some clothes redemption because I'm a big fan of the Marie Kondo strategy. And so I feel like it's a great opportunity for people to come in and learn how to fold things properly. So I'm going to put on my Be Right Back screen while I go see if I can find a short sleeve button-up shirt. Be right back.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale, and we all shout, he's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie.
Thank you so much, Peace Dog, for redeeming it. I want to also say mahalo for the follow to Ferocious Ewok. I greatly appreciate you redeeming, you joining us. I want to say aloha to Last Night's Ghost. If you guys do not know Last Night's Ghost, she's phenomenal. I met her here on Twitch. We're already connected on LinkedIn because she is just a phenomenal person, really talking about some really important stuff from a developmental career perspective. Go check her out. Yoga with Jen, I want to make sure that you know Last Night's Ghost and Last Night's Ghost. I want to introduce you to Yoga with Jen. She is a yoga streamer based out of LA. She does phenomenal work. And right now, I am going to be folding a button-down shirt for my good friend, the one, the only Peace Dog. Now, Peace Dog, let's start with some realities. You shouldn't be folding button-down shirts. They should be hanging in a closet. So I got the closest thing to it, which is, of course, a polo. As a polo has short sleeves and buttons. All right, so the thing that you can remember about any types of times that you're going to be folding clothes is you want to get things into squares as humanly possible. So the first thing you should do with any collared shirt is you should get the collar upright. Once you have the collar upright, what you want to do is you want to think about how can you divide this into thirds. And we're going to actually go to our Lego build screen for this so you can see the above screen. So as you can see, first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it in roughly a third and cover the sleeve out like this. Then you're going to take the other side of the shirt and fold it into a third as well, making sure that you fold this out. And now you have a rectangle. Once you have a rectangle, you're going to fold this up 2/3 of the way. As you can see, I'm getting Lego pieces dropping all over the place. Thank you so much for that. And then fold once more. And now you have a t-shirt folded into a square. And if you have enough of these shirts, what you can do is you can stand them upright like this. So when you look at the top of your shirts, pull out your drawer, you can see your shirts from the top. Now you don't have to go rummaging through to find out what shirt you want to have. This is how you should properly fold all your t-shirts, specifically polo shirts. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I literally went like a month with no one redeeming this, and now I have 2 people in the same stream redeeming this. I am greatly appreciative of everyone redeeming this, getting excited about it. Now let's get back to finding that one piece that we're looking for. which is Abby Yates. This is brown female hair in a bun. And I realize, as much as I like listening to the music, because I realize I don't need to listen to the music, I can't hear the alerts. So let's get rid of that. And plug this back in to my stereo so I can hear the music on stream and I'll be able to hear alerts. There it goes. Mahalo for that. Let's get back to finding that wonderful hair piece. This I need to save later, so we're going to put that over there. That's actually for another set that I have that I'm trying to restore. So what we're looking for this hair here. It is a bun piece. It is brown. I like your upcoming slider. What extension is this? Oh, over here where it says what game I'm playing, that is actually a, it's basically a scrolling picture, right? So you can do what's known as a slideshow in OBS. And those are all just individual pictures. So I've got basically layered photos of the game with the black bar and the date. And all I do is I change the date and I change the stuff. It's like Where's Waldo, but for Lego. Agree entirely. I have the patience of a saint. Well, you know, I'm a dad. This is unfortunately what being a parenthood is like. You have stuff you like, your kids swipe the things you like, and then you have to deal with the repercussions of having children. Alright, let's put that there. This is a horse. I probably don't need it. Oh, what is this? This is not our hair that we want. It's got kind of a swirly thing in the front. So let's just put that there with the rest of our brown hairs that we've found so far. Meanwhile, this is how much we already have of her. We have a head and we have a body. We need more. We could use some legs and we could use some hair. Of course, if we go to try to order the hair and we find that this is like the only minifigure who has the hair, we don't care about the hair that much. We'll get the hair, close enough hair that we can get. Right? I'm not going to pay $10 for this hair piece. I wouldn't even pay $10 for a hair piece that I'm going to wear, much less on a minifigure. Unless, of course, I felt like it was such a unique piece that I couldn't get away with it. Like, nope, this is Ray. Damn it, this is Ray. Like, if I had to do Beetlejuice's hair, like, that's one I'm going to probably pay extra money for, because it's Beetlejuice and you have to have the right hair. Nope, no one got it. Oh, mahalo for being here, Ferocious Ewok. It's so nice to have you here. And yes, last night's ghost, my bot responds to chat. So if you happen to write one of the keywords that's associated with any joke I've ever done with my channel, it will tell a joke. Just warning you. I wanted to try to have a bot that seemed like it was a real person trying to impress everyone by telling jokes. See, look, you asked about the hair, and now it's giving you a joke about hair. We are hoping the hair is in this pile. I'm not going to spend like 30 minutes, I'm not going to spend like my entire evening looking for this hair, right? Like, I'm going through it once, and if I can't find it, then I'm accepting that I couldn't find the hair. But if the hair is in the house, here are the pants. Here are the pants. We have the pants. The pants were more important than the hair. The pants were more important than the hair. So yeah, I feel like I've gone from one end of the thing to the next, and I still haven't found the hair. So I'm willing to say we may have lost the hair to the vacuum, or to underneath a heating vent, or something in the house. So we're going to assume the hair is gone. And since I was okay with this hair, which I feel is close enough to what it should be, So I'm just going to put it on, and we're going to be like, cool. Abby Yates is done. And, of course, there goes my camera. Or did I never turn back on my camera? Voila. We're going to try a trick. There we go. Okay. I died that it literally just died, and I noticed it dying too. Yeah, it's all better now. It's all set. Are you? It may be time for us to get a new above camera. If it goes off a third time, I'm gonna try and plug. This is an old camcorder that we got when we first got married. And I've just done my best to try to keep it alive and keep it working. All right. So we're going to assume that we have this one taken care of. Our next person that we have to do is called the ACU Trooper. I'm pretty sure I have all the right pieces for ACU Trooper. This is from LEGO Dimensions. This is from Jurassic World. So let's go look at this particular guy. Let's go to the parts. That looks like the right hat. That looks like the right head. That is definitely the right vest. That's the right shirt, but it's the wrong pants. I'm almost okay with those pants, but let's just see if we can find the right pants. Because again, nothing is nicer than having the right pants. So we have most of this person. All right, what we're looking for now is we're looking for gray pants with black stripes and blue. Yeah, it's not a stream until something screws up. That's the unfortunate truth about streaming. I'm gonna put that over there because I know that's not it. So looking for dark blue-gray pants. It's light blue. Move these hairs over here. Nope, that's black. Dark blue, that no design on the front. Dark blue with a patch. Dark blue, no design. These are the Tron pants. I'm not worried about this in this build, but these are for another piece of mine that the kids have swiped. This is a piece that Audrey is looking for in particular. Nope. No, wrong design. No. Yeah. There's never a stream until something is messed up. Which is always kind of the problem, I think, with streaming. And I've worked hard. I'm not saying no, other people don't, but I've worked hard to try to get my stream set up as functional as possible. But the one thing I haven't mastered, and I just don't want to buy a third webcam. But to have a webcam right up there as opposed to that old camera, that would be that'd be, I would say, the next, moment. To have that up there, that'd be pretty nice.
Already? I thought we had his pants.
We don't. Those are the wrong pants. He is supposed to have those pants. We had put these pants in there. And aloha, everyone. This is my son, Sam. Sam, this is the chat, as usual.
Yep.
You may recognize him from the Be Right Back screen. And so we're looking for those pants.
Really?
Yeah, we're looking for those ones specifically.
Yep.
We couldn't find Abby Yates' hair either.
Oh, look it.
No design on those.
Oh. What?
Last night's ghost is saying aloha.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is that?
I think it's someone's sword.
Well, when we get to that person, then we'll have the sword.
I'm gonna just put those important pieces right off the bat. Oh, come on. I thought we put the right pants on.
Nope, we hadn't. Nope, that's the right color, but not the right design.
Batman.
Yeah, but that is that the right Batman though? Nope. Nope.
Ooh, he's worth something. Oh, pants, dun dun dun.
But that's not the pants we're looking for.
But still, you gotta admit that is pretty sweet.
Yes, but if those aren't the pants we're looking for, then it's not as sweet as you think it is.
Yep, my pants are. That means.
Sam, you're not taking these pieces, right? You're going to leave them all here on the table, correct?
Yeah, I'm just putting them in the simple spot so it's not.
Last night's ghost would like to say your Be Right Back stage presence was awesome.
I thought there was last night ghost like a real ghost.
No, it's not a real ghost. That's just that person's handle. All right, we couldn't find it in there, and I don't want to feel like we can't find those pants. I want to check.
Oh, Jay's pants. Dun 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 dun.
Whose?
Jay's.
Oh, well, cool. That's great to know that we have Jay's pants now.
I think we're almost completed with him.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can find my minifigure box, because I want to check my minifigure box just to see if perhaps we have the other pieces we're looking for.
Because I'm seeing a bunch of different girls here that look exactly like this person's
All right.
So this looks like Gracie. If you get this.
We have some more in here. Oh, I didn't even see these.
Well,
Let's get these pieces out.
nope, I don't even see a balloon.
Nope. There we go.
Oh, dun dun, a whole Harry Potter.
Yep, that's a whole Harry Potter. Let's get all these pieces out.
Can we just get his hair off?
Sam, but we don't know if that's the Harry Potter for this set.
I
Like, that's what you forget, is that you've mixed these people up so fabulously
yeah,
that we have no way to guarantee
fashion time.
who's the right person.
And some of these things are very important to me and are already full.
Yes, but most of these are mine.
Or, this one, number one, not even helpful. Oh wait! Oh come on! I thought they were this. Was this closer? Oh,
Sam, you're dropping pieces.
oh yeah. I see two pieces actually. A round piece and a what? Gosh.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, because I found a lot of
I, for some reason, thought I had all the pieces out. But clearly I did not. There's some more hair.
Okay, that.
It's right there. Thank you. Hey, we got a bunch of hair in this one.
Looks like Owen's hair. gotta be.
Okay. Do some arms in here too.
I'm very feeling this is unfair. I slightly have a feeling in my stomach.
Why do you guys like taking arms off, by the way?
Nope, I'm not doing that. Audrey is.
Okay.
She's acting like these are one of those take off and take on toys.
Okay.
So why are you blaming especially me, even though I found our toys, even though we practically don't need them.
All right. Okay. I don't think there's any more in here. Oh, where is?
A Spider-Man minifigure pitching. I'm watching these shows.
These are all assembled people.
I'm watching shows, and this boy.
And here are all parts. Sam, it's been wonderful. Can you say goodnight to everyone?
You have to pay to watch everything.
Sam, can you say goodnight and say aloha?
Aloha.
Thank you so much.
And trust me, some of those are actually full.
And please close the door.
And some of them are actually full. And I have to work here.
See, I also have this, which might be where we have some of the other missing pieces. So let's get them out because, again, I'm just going through this just to make sure maybe we have Abby 8's hair in here. Like, this would probably be better if I organized all this beforehand. Like, that's what probably I should be doing right now. I should be organizing this into piles that I can then more easily sort through. That is probably the right approach of what I should be doing right now. As opposed to, like, just opening these and hoping for the best. Then dropping them into this, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take it real quick. I'm going to get some Tupperware. I'll be right back.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say you need to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale, and we all chat.
Alright, I'm back. I'm in the LEGO build screen. Alright, so I got containers. And what we're going to do is we're going to put pants in one container. And then when it's like we need to find pants, we can empty out the pants container, look through it for the pants for lead, and then dump them back in here when we're done. And that way it will not be nearly as rough. Here are pants. Here's going to be torsos. I may need a couple of these. But I feel like this is going to be a much easier way to find what we're looking for than what we had been doing. Scope creep. Here are pants and torsos. This is going to be heads. This is a hairpiece. Yeah, this is a much better approach. I feel much better about this approach. I don't think anything else in here we're going to need. So let's take that. Put this down over here. And now we can work on sorting. I guess it's just turned into a LEGO sorting stream. I apologize for anyone who thought we were going to actually build something today. But this became a LEGO sorting stream because I realized I was taking the wrong approach. And there's nothing worse than having the wrong approach and wasting time, right? Hair, head, torso and pants. Hair. Can these come apart? I don't think so, so we're just going to put that together as one. I didn't want to do this because the kids have spent a lot of time creating these, but this is what we're going to have to do. No worries. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. It's always a pleasure to see you, Yogo Jen. You did miss a shirt folding demo. I'll have to redeem that for yourself in the future. Anytime you want. Anytime you want. I'm always happy to honor point redemptions when people make them. Alright, that's a hair. Okay, that's a head. That's body. You have to admit, Aloha the Bot's got the best jokes. Really does. They're top notch, every last one of them. This is going to be an accessory. Head and torso. Yeah, that's my goal, to always come up with a funny joke for the bot every day. Even on the days where we don't have a stream. Yes, I'm happy. You'd be happy doing this. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm happy that I'm doing it now because this is the right approach. This is the right approach for what we're trying to accomplish. And I was just fooling myself thinking I could do it a different way. Fooling myself thinking, oh, I could do this without having to do the right approach. Now this is going to require a body to kind of twist out. There it goes. And boom, boom. All right, this is a accessory. This is a head. Is this hair? Yeah, that's gonna go in the hair and hat. Accessory, pants, hat, accessory, arm. Although I'm tempted, should I just have one that is extra arm pieces? Because my kids have so many ones they've discombobulated an arm here and there. Yeah, we're doing that. We're gonna get a hair. Let's get something for those as well. I'm not gonna throw in the be right back for like the 10th time this stream. I'll be right back. Oh wait. I have a phenomenally perfect size bin for that right here. These are for the discombobulated arms and hands that my kids have torn off with people. Accessories. There we go. Aloha, aloha. All right. That is an accessory. Head. This may not be salvageable. But this is a pant where they've ripped off the leg, just enough of it. So I don't think it can be put back together, but we'll put it in there. You never know. And I know some people would say, why are you going to take apart this obvious Batman? Because maybe that's not the pants that go with the Batman. You have no way for knowing for sure. We'll start this over with Abby Yates once we've done this. Because again, I think this will be easier to do once we're at that point. Because we've separated everything at that point. Mouse. Accessory. Okay. Might be bad cop's helmet, but again, we'll just throw it in there, and when we get to it, we'll know for sure. Wrong one. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. It's funny because I did think I would be able to power through this relatively quickly. Right? It's funny because we've been talking about that in Weight Watchers, and last week, not this week, last week, it was all about understanding the steps that go into something. And we started off literally every meeting with the, once we get into the technique, that's what they call when they're talking about a specific skill that we're talking about in this session. And one of the questions was, when thinking about an upcoming task, I tend to, one of three things: underestimate how long it's going to take, overestimate how long it's going to take, or know exactly the right amount. I go to Weight Watchers every day, so I tend to float around and just kind of pick every option once, right? What it is the reason they ask that question is so that the host, the coach, can have an idea about where people's heads are at, right? So if everyone says, I underestimated it, they can then kind of modify what they're going to talk about to reflect who their audience is. It's a technique known in public speaking. It's understanding who your audience is. I don't think it's a secretive approach or anything, but yeah, just kind of interesting to think about how I completely underestimated how long this was going to take me today. If you'd asked me how long this would, then I'm bold enough to have said, but again, I think it may have just been a preparation standpoint, but I said to myself, first I'm going to do this, and then when I'm done with this task, and again, I'm clearly not finishing this task today, I will work on expanding the stand out so that it's the full width of this particular shelf. And again, this is how bold I was. When I am done with that task, maybe I'll do a brickhead, because I got a couple brickheads over there I can work on. And when I'm done with that task, I had another task lined up. I had, 20 different tasks, as if none of them would have taken me the full length of time. I mean, that's how ludicrous it was. This idea of what I was trying to accomplish today. This is just actual pieces. So yeah, I think that was just, it's so fascinating that I'm able to think back to Weight Watchers from the last week and think about how I completely underestimated this task. I thought this was going to be super easy, super quick. Oh, here's so-and-so's leg. Oh, here's so-and-so's arm. Nope. Couldn't have been further from the truth. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. There we go. it's interesting going through these pieces because it's clear when the kids have modified something. Like, no, it wasn't this one. One of the ones I had thrown in here, a different color hands. And very rarely is that an official LEGO move. There's nothing wrong with that, right? If you think about the LEGO movie, that's the basic tenet. How much do you modify and change your little LEGO world? Oh, here's a LEGO Friends person. None of these people are LEGO Friends. So I'm going to weed out LEGO Friends right now, because none of them are LEGO Friends. And it makes no sense for me to even have them LEGO Friends anywhere in this, right? None of the people are LEGO Friends. It's not that there's anything wrong with the Friends line. It's just it's a different minifigure. And that too. Oh, look at this cool head. Now this is clearly one person. I think this is the Sandman. This guy's fully fleshed out. This is a beautiful piece, and my top window got me again. There we go. This is a beautiful looking minifigure. Beautiful. I'm not going to take it apart. I'm just going to throw it in there because I know it is not what we're looking for. Yeah. So what about you guys? Have you guys made any instances where you completely underestimated how long something would take for you to work on? Have you done that recently? Alright, and then we're going to do our trick. This used to work all the time. We would hit on the record button, and then that would keep it on longer. But lately that hasn't worked as well. That aggravates me so much. I don't know if you can sense the aggravation coming from me. Can you feel my anger at this? Can you feel my frustration? Is it oozing through the screen? This is clearly not it. You put that in there. And if nothing else, separating them out like this will help my kids mix and match better. This isn't even a Lego head. Oh well. Not even a Lego head. Oh, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. I'm going to just go to just chatting screen. I don't think y'all need to see this one as much. Yep. It aggravates me to no end. And it's just going to make me more frustrated every time it happens. So why put yourself in a situation where you're clearly just going to be more agitated every time? This is a Lego Friends. Lego Friends. Oh, this is obviously Captain Hook. Look, there's a little hook for the hand. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is cool. On the positive side is now I can come up here and I can put my Twitch chat on this Stream Manager. And that means I can turn off my iPad. Cool little pants. Head. Hair. I've been watching the newest season of The Handmaids. Do you have any fans of Handmaids in the chat? This is Bad Cop, so we might as well put Bad Cop 01 over here. It's sticky from Sam's gum. I like Handmaid's Tale. Obviously Homer Simpson. Let's put this over in, we'll just put it in here because again, I'm not worrying about that too much. I know I got plenty of Homer Simpsons in my collection. I'm not worried about my kids using Homer Simpson. Harry Potter head. It's a good season so far. I've read both of the books. I've watched all 4 seasons of the show, or all the episodes that have aired so far. It's a good show. My wife finds it difficult to watch, but I mean, and I understand how some people would find it a difficult show to watch. I personally don't. And again, I'm not rooting for a Gilead type situation takeover of the world. I find it to be, this is Ethan Hunt, to my knowledge. Where is that going to be? Ethan Hunt. It's going to be right there. Pretty sure I know who this is, but I'm not 100%, so I don't want to put it there and be wrong. Now this needs to go in here, and this is not what we're looking for. It's a pirate torso. I don't know why sometimes I work over here and sometimes I work over here. I don't know why I keep changing it up. Like, I feel like from a perspective of trying to make sure that I am efficient, you would think I would stick to the same area over and over and clear out that area. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Pieces. Aloha. No. It's very close, very close. Did you know the whole joke already? Tao Pie? Ladies and gentlemen, Tao Pie is in the house. Phenomenal person. Such a calm, relaxing voice. And also, it's a fellow streamer, but such a calm, relaxing voice. You can just listen to him read the phone book. It's so entertaining and well done. How are you, my friend? I am well. I'm trying to do these LEGO Dimensions restoration. Yeah, no, it was. It had something to do with the books. That's a good guess. It really is a good guess. But I do have to ask, do you know why libraries are the tallest buildings? No, I don't know why they're the tallest buildings. And I look forward to finding out why. Hands. They have the most storks. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I started this stream thinking I was going to be able to do this task very easily and very efficiently, and I realized very quickly that was not the case. So I had to check and adjust. And to make matters worse, my top-down camera is not cooperating with me too much right now. So I had to check and adjust again. So I'm kind of having one of those streams where, yeah. It is. People struggle with overestimating, underestimating how long something's going to take. Because I thought to myself, I would just pour the pieces out, and I would say, cool, I'm working on AC Trooper, where are his pants? There are his pants. That's not the way it worked. That's not how it worked out for me today. And so I'm doing what I kind of didn't want to do, which is to take apart every single one of these people and then be like, cool, let's find his pants. Let's look at all the pants. All right, put the pants back in a bucket. Let's look at shirts next. Where is his shirt? And I'm almost done with this one section over here. Almost done. I'm so excited about that. Might as well put those in there. That goes in there. Where are my... Honey, where are my pants? Yep. So have you ever played LEGO Dimensions? I feel like I've asked you that question. And you probably have answered it. So, I'm asking you anyway. Alright, here are a pig. I had seen... Oh, I'll just put them in there. This is part of E.T.'s phone. I'd put... And I think that's the one thing I'm kind of looking forward to doing. Putting these things back together again. Now, I wonder if Captain Hook's head is separatable. It is. But am I going to be able to wiggle that out? Yeah, I am. Look at that. Just in case that wasn't the right head. You played it a little bit, not too much. The options there, though. Ami has all the sets. Yes. I have most of them. Most of them. I'm missing a lot of parts because my kids have rated my sets over the years. And that's what today was meant to be, was to try to... I rated all their Lego stashes. And today was meant to be me putting everything back together very easily and quickly. It didn't work out nearly as well as I thought it would. Right, that is a head. This is a face accessory. That is a body accessory. This is Olaf. We'll put Olaf's head in here. And the rest will just be... Ooh, a fedora. Friends. I literally just swiped anything that was a minifigure. Well, wasn't even caring about if it was close or not. Just easier to do it that way. Fun story. Once bought a bunch of them from Best Buy, and for some reason most of them ship separately. So I had to tell her, yeah, just ignore the doesn't show shipping notifications you're going to get. I think I saw it on Reddit, but some guy for April 1st had saved like a year's worth of Amazon shipping boxes and put them outside his house. So when his wife came home, she would see a ton of Amazon boxes. You're back. No worries, my friend. Welcome back, Para the Silent G. Para, have you ever met Tao of Pie, by the way? Tao is currently chatting with us. Tao, this is Para the Silent G. Para the Silent G is a great viewer of the stream. Streams occasionally themselves. Haven't seen them stream recently, but overall, good human being. And Para also, to do the reverse introduction, this is Tao of Pie, a variety streamer. I've seen him do Lego games. I've seen him do some other stuff, but just has a very calming voice. Like, just one of those people you could listen to. I'm torn if I really need to take apart this Chewbacca. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the right Chewbacca piece. We're just going to assume it's right. I'm just going to assume it's right. And I know this Rey is right, but I'm going to take her apart because I don't care about Rey. Again, I usually don't care about my minifigures. Honestly, I don't care that much about them. But the LEGO Dimensions ones are ones that I'm going to care about for some reason. I didn't think I'd ever go back and play the game. I didn't think I would ever go back and play the game. When I made the decision, when I was done with LEGO Dimensions, you know, it just was such a long, exhausting game in terms, and I may regret ever going back and trying to play it again. I may regret it, but I want to do it right now. Like, I regretted Catherine by the end. Oh Lord, how I regretted playing Catherine again.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, thank you for the host, Tao of Pie. Greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. It's weird. I've seen so many things about like the algorithm and how the algorithm works in like YouTube and how it works in Instagram. I've never seen one about how it works here in Twitch. Like, what is the, and again, I don't want to seem like I'm unappreciative of the host, because I greatly appreciate you're telling the people who watch your channel, hey, check out this person instead of me. It is an honor that you're willing to trust me with your community. But how does that help whatever Twitch needs to do to recommend me to random people? Right? Is X amount of follows equals a front page? Again, I'm not trying to become famous here. It's more of a question about just how does it work? Those are the things that interest me. And I've seen all that about Instagram. I've seen that about YouTube. Like, I forget who I was watching, but the person about it was talking about it today, is saying, if you watch your video to pump up your views, which don't stop. Like, don't just watch your video. Go watch another video. And go watch another video. And go watch another video. Because if they watch your video and then leave YouTube, YouTube is like, cool, we don't want that. We want someone to watch a video and then watch another video. That actually will hurt you in the algorithm. I think it helps to spread the love around. I know Ami's found a few people just looking at the people she follows that are hosting if there's no one she likes online. Yeah, that's true. I've actually never done that. When I think about, and I recognize that I'm not your normal Twitch viewer, I'm almost exclusively on mobile, and as such, I actually find categories very easy to use. When I'm on the desktop side, I find categories I like the mobile use better view for things. It is just, I think it works better. I'm looking at the people who I follow and I seeing if they're live or not. I get to see a thumbnail into what they're broadcasting. And then if I want to go into a category, I can click into a category very easily. It's not like hidden like it is on the Twitch web page. The Twitch web page is like, what categories? Those don't exist. What is this category thing you talk about? I've never thought to look, who are the people who I follow, who are they hosting? I've never thought to do that. Again, not trying to make it seem like I'm unappreciative of it. I'm just, to me, it's an understanding, it's a comprehension. Because I think if I understood it more, I would be more willing to, like, I have my auto host on, but like, if I'm not watching those, like, if I'm watching someone else's stream, I don't go through the motions to make sure that I'm hosting them too. I just let my auto host do its thing. My auto host is like 50 odd people on it. My auto host is always, if my auto host doesn't have someone to broadcast, that means no one is broadcasting on Twitch, I feel like. I like to over-explain things and over-rationalize why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's a terrible quirk I have. I would say it's one of the signs of poor communication skills, the need to over-explain something, because it shows a lack of confidence in what you're saying is being understood by the people who are listening to you. Positive side, I am almost done with this sort. And it is a bummer that my top-down camera isn't working. Or maybe it just has a shorter time span. Like, I had it on for like 30 minutes before I was streaming. Maybe I need to wait till like it's just starting and then turn it on. Like, maybe that's what I need to do. All right, let's get this head out. Because I would say the last 2 or 3 times I've tried using my overhead, I've been disappointed in it falling apart on me or turning itself off. And what I'm probably going to end up doing, no, that did not go in there. That does not go in there. What did I just throw in there? That is a head. That is a head. There it goes. These are hair pieces. I'm just gonna have to start taking my secondary camera and just putting it up there. Yep. This is a piece Sam touched. I can feel all of his caked on gum juices from his mouth. So for me, what it is oftentimes, like if I tune in and I'm watching you and I think, hey, this person is interesting and I'm going to watch them for more than 5 minutes, I'll follow them because odds are I'm going to be willing to watch them again. I think it went back to my days when I was just a normal Twitch viewer and it was like, if I sat through the damn commercial to watch this person, I need to bookmark them, so I want to give them a chance. Give them a second chance before I give some random person a chance. You know what I mean? And now I have Twitch Turbo, which is amazing. If you don't have Twitch Turbo, get Twitch Turbo for like $10 a month. You never have to watch any commercials on anyone's channel. Which again, I'm not trying to say don't subscribe to people, because I do know how much people appreciate subscribing. But if the only reason you're subscribing is so you don't have to watch a commercial, this is a much more cost-effective way to not have to watch commercials. So yeah. Aloha, Sultan Ki Kabat. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? And yes, I am a LEGO streamer part-time. I would say a third of my streams are going to be LEGO streams. Every Wednesday I'm either doing LEGO bricks, LEGO building, or I'm playing a LEGO video game. So thank you for finding me. I don't know if you found me through the mahalo for the follow. I don't know if you follow me because you found me through the algorithm or maybe someone else recommended. But welcome to the channel. You can call me Craw. And I apologize, I do not have my traditional top-down camera going. It's acting funky for me, so I had to turn it off because it was becoming very, very frustrating. This is Raven's head. I know this is Raven's head, so I'm not even going to bother trying to not find it. So let me just put this away. Raven is going to be here. There's someone I'm subscribed to that I don't follow, and I wait a while before following just to see their reaction to me. I have not done that before. Fair. I personally, it just goes back to the idea. If I watch you for 5 minutes and I feel like maybe I'd watch you a second time, I'm going to follow you. It costs me nothing. But again, that's just my concept. No one should have to follow what I'm trying to say. So for the benefit of Sultan, what I am doing right now is, if you know about the LEGO Dimensions video game, this is my LEGO Dimensions video game stand. My kids have raided it and stolen many of my LEGO Dimensions people, and they've integrated them into their collections. This was before I built this wonderful stand, And now I am going through and I rated their Lego collection, and I am getting my pieces back. Oh, She's Not Controlling. I love She's Not Controlling. They're wonderful. Oh, they are awesome. I love them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know She's Not Controlling, they are wonderfully nice British streamers, 2 girls. They're entertaining. They always have good takes on things. Just wholesome, wonderful people. They drink wine. They have a good time. And they got great branding. If you want a lesson on how to do branding, holy Toledo, they are a good group of people to find. Stealing minifigures is a very Lego 2 vibe. You are right. Although in my defense, they were mine. Aloha, Cupcake Tattooed. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm very honored to have Cupcake Tattoo in the chat. If you don't know her, she is a variety streamer. She's just a ball of fun, happy joyousness. Just positive. Swears a little more than I would like her to, which means I can't watch her in front of my kids. But don't make me shame you into not swearing so I can watch you in front of my kids. I'm just saying that's why I don't watch you as much as I would like to watch you. Welcome into the chat. Cupcake, to do some introductions, we have Tao of Pie. He's a variety streamer, has the most soothing voice. I can listen to Tao describe anything. Sultan is someone who I've met. Sultan, do you stream? Please let me know if you stream so that I can properly promote you as a fellow streamer. But I know Sultan through She's Not Streaming. She's Not Streaming is She's Not Controlling. She's Not Controlling is a wonderful British streamer who we always enjoy. And Sultan does not look like Sultan is a streamer, unfortunately. Well, not everyone can stream. People have to watch. So I greatly appreciate it. I'm well, resting and saying hello to friends. I greatly appreciate you being here and saying hello because I do enjoy doing that myself. So what we're doing for the benefit of you is there's a video game called LEGO Dimensions. I'm not sure if you're terribly familiar with it, but it's a Toys to Life game. So you have minifigures that you buy and they come with a little base plate and you take them and you put them on a pad and now you're playing with Aquaman in the game. Problem is my kids have stolen many pieces and I just have these toy tags. And sure, maybe I know this is Aquaman, but it is much easier if I have Aquaman on top of this. So when I look at this massive display of my people, I can easily grab Bart Simpson because I see Bart Simpson. So I've swiped all of my kids' minifigure related pieces and I thought I would just pour them out on this table and then sort through them and be like, oh, here's ACU Trooper's legs, and here's Abby Yates' hair. And I found out, if like the second person, that was literally the dumbest idea I've ever had in my life. So now I'm sorting them into categories, and we'll try again next time. You have a terrible mouth. There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with having a terrible mouth. You are allowed to do whatever you want to do in your own stream. Please do not make it seem like I am shaming you in any way. You are allowed to do what you want to do. I just can't watch you in front of my kids. I feel really bad taking apart this because this is actually a minifigure that is right. This is Black Panther. I'm not gonna take apart Black Panther. Black Panther I know is right, and they don't. Here's a guitar. I have 2 people who have a guitar. I have Marty McFly, who does not have a guitar. I'm gonna trust that I have Marty McFly's right guitar here. If it's not, it's the other person's guitar, but at least now I have one of my guitars with one of my people. It's nice that your kids are adults now. Yes, I'm looking forward to the day when my kids are adults and I don't have to sanitize nearly as much as I do around them. I mean, when my kids were really little and I wanted to play Tomb Raider in front of them, I would tell them it's just an adult. It's a more mature version of Dora the Explorer, and I tried to. Oh, we're coming up to a part where I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of people. Hey, let's pause the game, and we will come back to that later when the kids aren't paying as much attention. Sultan, oh, mahalo for donating to the Just Dead Ants Challenge. I greatly appreciate it. For those who do not know, the community challenge at the moment is called Just Dead Ants, where if we get 100,000 points, we will be doing a Just Dance stream. For those who do not know, I'm a former professional cheerleader for an NBA basketball team, so I do know how to dance. You think his was the red one? Yes, but I think they both had red ones. I mean, we can double check who had the red one. Let me go look. Marty McFly. And who is the other one? Marceline. Marceline does not have a guitar, it looks like. No, Marceline does not have a traditional guitar. Marceline has a custom guitar that is made of pieces. It's 2 axes with a red, yeah, it's not a guitar. Marty McFly is the only one with the actual guitar, it looks like. But of course, that's not a specific one, so yeah. Who was the other one? Marceline, the vampire thingamabob from... Marceline, the vampire queen from Adventure Time. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the other person with the guitar. Taking apart a Batman is always a little sad because we have so many of them. But we're getting down. We're almost done sorting through all these pieces. This is... They had, for the Batman movie, they had a bunch of random minifigure packs. And this is part of the Mermaid Batman. Because why not have a Mermaid Batman? Yeah. Why not have it? But yeah. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. And again, I think this will put me in a better situation for me to be able to more properly find the pieces that I'm needing. Again, maybe next time I will still be silly enough to make the assumption that I can do this in a 2-hour stream entirely. Or maybe it will at least give me a better attempt to be able to do that. Because that's the thing. I severely underestimated where all the pieces were. And what pieces. This is a Lego Friends hair. You think you got all the bat suits from those packs. Vacation Batman with the giant inflatable duck. Yes, I also enjoy the giant inflatable duck. The minifigure packs are just so much fun. I want to get the new set that they've just released, the Looney Tunes ones. But I'm probably not. I've had a little too much fun buying stuff lately. I need to rein it back in. Because I did acquire the Supergirl one. Which was not cheap. But again, it is Supergirl. It is the rarest one. And now I own it. So, worth it. Worth it. Baby, it was worth it. And it got me that much closer to having all of them. I think there's only like 4 I don't have now. Feels good to be getting that close. There we go. That is a torso. There's an arm, hair. Yeah, we'll definitely start from the beginning again. There's that piece. I was looking for that piece. Oh my god, I got a... Gollum's arm. Gollum's arm. It is a piece that only exists in the Gollum minifigure. No other minifigure has it. I mean, the Gollum minifigure isn't going to cost you a lot of money, but you lose an arm, you might as well just buy the figure again. Because it's just cheaper at that point. Height, exactly. Minifigure hype. This dude, this is for a... Right, not the right head, but this little top part. This is for a Star Wars person whose name I can't forget. He's a Jedi Knight. One of the Jedi Knights who gets killed. Just can't remember his name right now. His Precious. I was very precious about that. For some reason, I like the ones that people dress up as food: hot dogs, banana cake, corn. There's a Peapod one you've yet to have, but haven't built yet. Yeah. I like the minifigures, but I prefer sets more, right? And so if I think about, do I want to get all the Looney Tunes? Because I would want them all. I wouldn't just want... yeah, if I can find it again. So it's a little hair headpiece that sits on the head. Like, so here's your normal head. You know, put the head on a torso. So here's the head. And it sits right on top. Oh, look at you. You Sultan knows what's up. I bet I didn't even need to show it and you guys knew it. Aloha, Coded. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Coded Lamour. If you don't know him, you're really missing out on one of my favorite streamers. British streamer, does Rocket League, some other stuff. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. Aloha. And Coded, I want to introduce you to some other wonderful people we have in the chat. First, let's start off with Tao of Pi. He's another variety streamer. He's American. Wonderful voice. Wonderful voice, just soothing, relaxing, highly recommend. We also have Tattooed Cupcake. You'll love that, don't you? You'll love that. She's a variety streamer. She's a lot of fun too. Check them both out. I think you'll greatly appreciate them, and vice versa for everyone. Check out Coded. If you like me, you're probably gonna like Coded. Lamour. That's going to go there. So this is not go as fast as I thought this was going to go, by the way. I mean, I'm still appreciative of it. It's not going as fast as I thought it would go. We're going to have to go to another stream for it to finish it up. About to go to bed, you saw me on, and you wanted to know the punchline. It's a good punchline. Oh, I had two jokes. What was the other joke? Hold on. Give me a second. I had two jokes. Do you know I always do two. There's one for the notification and one for the other one. Albums. Recently deleted. Okay, hotels and libraries. Ask about an ambulance. If you want to know the other joke. Ambulance. That's one of the words you're going to want to throw in there. So it's definitely a hat. More hats. This is a nice hat. Some kind of like weird, funky. That one's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, it does check out. It is a good one. It is a good one. Hair. There. I'm going to look that one up in a bit. After we finish sorting through and putting these right bodies and heads together. Thank you, Sultan. I greatly appreciate it. I thought it was a good one. That's why I put it in there. I read that one on Reddit. I was like, yep, we're going to add it. We are 100% going to add it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that joke. If you put two people with PhDs in rooms that's going to contradict each other, it's quite a paradox. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Definitely greatly appreciate you, even if you're only here for two wonderful dad jokes. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, you did. You wrote stick. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Cupcake. Greatly appreciate it for the lurk. Yes. Yeah, triggering the jokes, I think when we've done it for like a year, granted, again, assuming I'm doing this in a year, I'd love to be still doing this in a year, but I just know there's going to be a point where we have so many things in the trigger that it's just going to be kind of ridiculous at times with Aloha the bot just being triggered left and right by people just having normal conversation, right? Like you said, stick around, and that triggered the joke. That's the dream. This is interesting. I'm holding these two pieces aside, and you guys can't really see it because I think these are rarer ones, right? This is a Boba Fett, but it is the jetpack and the helmet. And same thing with this one. The helmet with the little backpack. It's one piece. It's not two pieces. So I'd like to assume that that's a little more rare. You have one of those, the green ones. Cool. Well, hopefully it is a rare one, and then we both can celebrate having a rare piece. But I'm going to look that up as soon as we're done sorting here. Who's this with the red eyes? This is someone with red eyes. I don't know who it is. Interesting. Yeah, because I mean, when I think about like Lego pieces, they do often a lot. They'll have the helmet, and then they'll have this backpack, and there'll be two separate pieces, just so you can mix and match a little bit more. That's much more of a Lego philosophy. Combining them is probably something they're just not doing. But I could be wrong. There could be 1,000 Boba Fetts with that design, and they're not rare at all. And you let your kids near them. I know. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? You know, at the end of the day, I think one of the reasons why I let my kids just go hog wild with my Lego collection is if I have to choose between my Lego pieces and my Lego minifigures sitting in a box doing nothing and my kids getting some joy out of them, I would much rather my kids get joy out of them. But, because at the time I didn't have an idea of how I wanted to display these. I didn't have a design. And now that I have a design, I don't want my kids to have them because I want to have the collection. That's the thing. I'm a big proponent of the Marie Kondo, KonMari philosophy in life of making sure that you have things and only keep the things that spark joy. And this collection is going to spark so much joy when it's done. So much joy. Aloha, love of Amy. How are you doing, my good friend? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Love of Amy, she is Tao of Pi's significant other. I don't think Love streams, though, right? I don't think you stream. I think you just are here to spread the love and connect with other people. No, you have followers. You have highlights and uploads. You do stuff. I've never caught one of your streams, it looks like, but well, it's been 9 months and a year since you did anything, so maybe you just don't do it that often. But, oh, good to know. I may catch one of your streams one of the days. Not really. You have before, but not really. Well, give it a follow just in case you ever decide to come back and try it again. Right? You never know. Here's some pants ahead. So yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons I let my kids have at the collection, so that it could spark joy. It could be used by something else. I mean, I was smart enough to keep all of the discs away from them. They said there's no reason that they need to play with the discs. And if I ever want to play the game, at least I'll have the discs, and that's what you need. Oh, how foolish I was back then. Oh, how foolish I was. Now, Sam claims, he claimed very briefly, how am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, I'm kind of annoyed at my stream because my stream did not go according to plan in terms of what things went. This is definitely the pants, and this is definitely the... Yep, so this is going to be Laval. So where is Laval going to go? We have part of Laval. With the wrong torso. Now we have the right torso. I mean, we're missing an arm, but at least we have the right torso. My top-down camera just kept malfunctioning on me throughout the stream. That was very frustrating. So that's why we're in the just chatting screen, because I know you guys would much rather see all of these minifigures, but you're stuck looking at my beautiful face. But I'm gonna, next time, I think I have to stop pretending that my above camera is working anymore. I just have to admit that it's, after 13 years of use, it's finally bit the bullet. It's finally time for it to say aloha, which is sad. It was the camcorder that I used to record my kids with when they were very young. Joy for you is through cosplay. Really? I've never done cosplay. Never done cosplay. I don't know why I've never done cosplay. I think if I had like a cosplay set, I would probably wear it out to conventions and stuff. I just don't have one. All right. How are we doing on time? 8:44. All right. We've now successfully sorted all of our pieces. That is a hat. All right, these are all accessories. That is a torso. That is a hand. These are going to go with that. There we go. Okay, we've successfully sorted everything. Really cheap. It had a good run. You had a really, yeah, it did have a good run, you know, for a camcorder. It's a good run. And I have a second webcam that I use for work, and it's not going to be very hard to take that and mount it up there, like, for these type of things. I may even... I have a microphone arm. I probably could hook it on the microphone arm and just like have it right here. Yours is Altar in Ala Ben Had from Assassin's Creed. Nice. You have a cheap Doctor Who 11th costume. I have a gator outfit. There just isn't many gator cosplay situations. All right, so we got some time, because I like to go for 2 hours. So let's get back to our original quest, which is finding the pants for this guy, ACU Trooper. I'm going to do a share screen of, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Display capture. There we go. No. No, there we go. Why won't that go? There we go. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to... Where is my keyboard? Again, apologize. I did not think this through entirely. There. Now I can move this over here and tilt the camera. So I'm over here. Ah, look at that. So this is who we're not trying to build. We're trying to build ACU Trooper. We need those pants. And now let's bring... There. I just want to have my scroll bar go all the way across. Okay, we're on ACU Trooper. We're looking for those pants. And now we have all of our pants. It's still a ton of pants. But at least now... I just had a terrible, wonderful idea. We're going to make a plate of pants. Right? That way, our life is going to be easier, right? We can just look at our plate of pants. You're going to lurk. Oh, thank you so much, Stick Nasty Gameplay. Welcome into the chat, my friend. This is a sticky situation. Yeah, it is. I think, and again, I think I'm going to like this approach to finding the pants better. I don't think I can do this with bodies, but I definitely can do it with pants. At least the traditional pants. I can't do it with kid pants. I mean, if I was really good, I would have it lined up in a way where I could have them by color, like all the tan pants in the same row. Although, ironically, that makes me think of Victoria's Secret. And it's not what you think. So, for those who do not know, Victoria's Secret originated in the San Francisco Bay Area. And it was created as a lingerie shop for men to shop for their wives. Believe it or not, that's how Victoria's Secret started. And the idea was that men could walk into the store, and this is the 70s, mind you, see the outfit on a wall, and be like, that's what I want. And so it was literally lingerie outfits on a wall like this that you could go in and look at. Love has been playing a ton of Returnal. You keep returning to Returnal. I've never heard of Returnal. How is Returnal? What is that game about? Or is that not a real game? I hope it is a real game. Yeah, so doing this made me think of... And I could fit... Damn it. I'm going to fit so many more rows by closing the gap between them. That's what I'm going to hate. I'm going to hate if I get to the end and then I realize that I don't have the room, right? Right. I'd rather get to the end and realize I have extra rows than get to the end and realize I don't have enough. So yeah, I'm probably still not going to be able to do this. Because this is going to take a couple of minutes. Boom. You guys don't need to see that side of my room. But this is going to spark joy for me in the meantime. A wall of Lego pants. Right? That's what matters. Finding things that spark joy in your life. It's a new game for PS5. Basically, you're an astronaut. You go exploring, but each time you die, you start your ship again. Interesting. The only game that I've ever played that has that kind of penalty for dying was Steel Battalion. The original. I never played the sequel. But I played the original. I was so annoyed that this sequel didn't make use of the joystick. Because I had that massive thing and I felt not ripped off, but it just felt like, really? Y'all doing this? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that you were fasting today. Thank you for doing that. It's good. Enjoy some food. Get your nutrients on. Aloha, my friend. Trying to figure out why you keep waking up and coming back to life again, because you always find corpses all around the planet. Interesting. That is interesting. I don't have a PlayStation. Again, there's nothing wrong with Sony. I've just always been a Microsoft console person. I had the first Xbox, and I think once you just got into that, particularly with backwards compatibility, it's so hard for you to break away from Xbox to Sony and vice versa. There has to be really a big pull to why you would switch. And I don't think there's been a game where I said, oh my god, I have to go get Sony to play it. There's been games where I'm like, man, I wish it would come to Xbox. This one won't go on it, but it's okay. Neither of the little kid ones. But I've always taken it as a way of saying, God doesn't want me to play that game. I don't think God really gives a shit if I play a game, right? But God obviously doesn't want me to play Horizon Zero Dawn, or else it would be on Xbox. Right? I mean, I'm not a religious person in the regards that I think that God interferes with our lives that much on a daily basis. I'm just putting it more along the lines of, I'm an Xbox person. This game is available on Xbox. It's not the end of the world. This is ahead. Yeah, you always want to keep wondering why you wake up so early. Yeah, waking up early is good. I wake up at 5:30 every morning, and I'm at work by 6. And I'm at Weight Watchers meetings by 6:30. It's a good time. One of the joys of the virtual coronavirus world is, I think Weight Watchers had done this before, but I hadn't been that involved in Weight Watchers. But, the last time I done Weight Watchers, I would say was probably 2011. So things obviously have changed between 2011 and now. But really being able to go to a meeting whenever I want to, whenever I need to. And I know a lot of people who they're having like a rough afternoon and they're about to go to Friendlies and get a massive sundae, and instead they'll just call into a Weight Watchers meeting. You go online, you see who's available, and you just pick a meeting. Almost 24 hours a day. It's wonderful for people. You've always liked Sony games better, but that's just me. And you know what? And there's nothing wrong with it. I think Sony designs a lot of really great games. Honestly, I really genuinely do. I forget why I did Xbox initially so long ago. I can't recall there being like, oh, I gotta play Halo, or oh, I gotta play Munch's Odyssey. I think it was more that when I looked at the Xbox, the original Xbox, and I think it was PS2 was at the time. The original Xbox was, I felt more designed like a compatible towards the future in terms of having the hard drive, in terms of having features like that you had the hard drive built in, you could save songs to that, and then you could queue those songs up in your game. I don't know if you guys play football games, but if NFL 2K5, you could customize the celebration music, right? So you load all the music that you want onto your hard drive, and then you score a touchdown, and Cotton Eye Joe plays because you told it to play Cotton Eye Joe when you score a touchdown. It was just cool little things like that that I felt Xbox was capable of doing, and that's why I wanted to be a part of it. And then when they went to the 360, again, the ability to say, here are my old Xbox games, half of these are going to play on the same console, I don't need, right? There's an appeal to that. This has been mauled in the back, but there, I got it back together. There's an appeal to that. And then they got me into Xbox One. And if and when Flight Simulator comes to the Xbox Series X, I will go to Xbox Series X. Although I would probably, and I really do like, and I don't know if, and I don't think Sony has a Game Pass type of situation. and I really do love the Game Pass. It is there's some things I really like about the Game Pass. If you guys don't know what Game Pass is, please let me know, because I will happily explain to you guys what it is.
Holy Toledo!
Holy Toledo. Ladies and gentlemen, mahalo for the raid. Please welcome in Grace Yoga. If y'all don't know Grace Yoga, you're really missing out on one of the sweetest, nicest yoga streamers there is on Twitch. She's a Texan. She's just wonderfully calm and pleasant to talk to, and just wonderful human being. Her dogs do yoga with her in the background. It's a visual audio treat. I really can't recommend enough. If y'all in the chat, please go follow her now. For those who came in from Grace Yoga, aloha. You can call me Craw. I'm a variety streamer who does Lego, cooperative, and story-driven games. Wednesday nights we do Lego stuff, Friday nights we do cooperative stuff, and Sunday nights we do stories. Tonight I am doing Lego minifigure sorting. So there's a video game called LEGO Dimensions, in which it's a Toys to Life game. The idea being that you buy this Aquaman minifigure, and you can put him on a toy pat, and now you can be this Aquaman figure in an actual game. And they have a very, very large selection back here, as you can see, of all the various people. And let me get you guys a nice, good view of it. And I have kids. And my kids, over the years, have raided my collection of LEGO Dimensions people. And so as you can see, I have people who are missing bodies, and people who are missing heads, and people who are missing arms and hands, and various other things. So I've gone through all of my kids' Lego bins and swiped all of their minifigures, and so we're in the process of reclaiming what is mine, and at the same time, that's what we're doing tonight. So yes, welcome. Towel Pie does know what Game Pass is. Great, cool, excellent. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're going through, and so for instance, we were looking for this guy. Here he is a little bigger. We're looking for his pants. And then we realize, you know what? We need to have an easy way to look at all the pants we have. Here's our wall of pants. So when we need to find his pants, we can just look through these pants and find the right pants. That's what we're doing right now. I know this is exciting, exciting stuff. I'm not going to accept the potential spam. I'm not going to do that. I'm talking to y'all. So that's what we're doing right now, which is exciting. I know, this is so exciting. This is the most thrilling stream there is on Twitch right now. It is organized, but you know, and the reason it has to be organized is, again, because you're playing this video game, and in the middle of the video game, you're like, I gotta get Aquaman, because I gotta dive under the water. If you see Aquaman, it's very easy to grab Aquaman. If all you see is this in a pile of things, how are you gonna know this is Aquaman? How? This is Aquaman. Aquaman is great. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna find these missing pieces. We're gonna get the gang back together. And of course, I have so many legs. We've run out of room, or we're running out of room on our wall of pants. We're gonna have to have a second one. You're the general evaluator? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, what Grace Yoga is talking about is Toastmasters. If you don't know what Toastmasters is, let me know. I'd be happy to further explain, but that is awesome, Grace. Grace, does your club do... there's two approaches I've seen clubs take with the general evaluator. The general evaluator is kind of the Toastmaster for the second half of the meeting, or sometimes they're not. Abby, that is amazing. I salute you on that well-executed dad joke. All right, so we have these legs, and now we still have... Again, so you see how many more legs we have. That's a torso. And we have all these legs. So we have a ton of them. We evaluate in the second half, but we will comment on table topics too. Yes, but in other words, does the general evaluator introduce the evaluators? Does the general evaluator introduce the technicians? Or do they just give a report? That's kind of the question I was asking. Because I've seen them both, and I think there are benefits to both approaches. Oh yes, you do. You introduce the evaluators, yeah. I think there's benefits to that because I do think it gives another person opportunities to be the Toastmaster, or also relieve some of the pressure for people who are going to be Toastmaster for the first time. Because then they only have to introduce half of the session. So there's lots of benefits to not. Those are the pants, right? These are the pants, right? Right? I'm not seeing things, right? These are the pants. We got two. We got them. Exactly. Janine in Ghostbusters. We got them. All right, let's look at our next person. The person I keep pulling out is the example. Oh, that made me so happy. Oh my god. And I never would have found it if I hadn't done this. All right, let's go look at the next person, which is Aquaman. Now, fun fact, Aquaman did not have a... this was not a unique minifigure to this particular thing, right? So, like, for instance, ACU Trooper, he only exists in LEGO Dimensions. So I'm going to have to go Aquaman Dimensions. Now, the nice thing about that is because it is not unique, it would be easier. It's going to be a cheaper item, right? So the only way you can get ACU Trooper for LEGO Dimensions is buying that one set. Because you have the ability to pick up more of these, you can do that. So, yep, okay, cool. It comes in this fun set. So the way to think about it this way is when we look at this Aquaman, we're looking at this torso, these pants, this hat, and this hair. This is what defines a minifigure. ACU Trooper may be slightly different in other sets. Aquaman might be. So when we're looking at, and let me go back to screen share so you guys can see it. Screen share. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Well, no, let's go back to just chatting because I liked it better that way. HP. I'm just gonna leave that on me. So here's the Aquaman set. This set has, these are the pieces for the guy, and then we have this minifigure. This minifigure is SH050. So let's see all the sets that SH050 is. He appears in 3 sets. You can get him in the Arctic Batman versus Mr. Freeze, Black Manta, and then this. So this looks pretty accurate. So we have Aquaman. Now we can move on to a very exclusive one, Grace Yoga. I think you're going to be excited about this one. We're talking about the one, the only, Mr. T.
Holy Toledo!
Holy Toledo, someone just did something. Revo Schmevo is raiding with a party of 6. Holy Toledo! What is going on, Revo Schmevo? Mahalo for the raid. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know Revo Schmevo, she is a wonderful Just Dancer. She's phenomenal. She's a great dancer. She's wonderful. Revo, I'd love to introduce you to some other people before I go out and introduce myself to your people, if you don't mind. I would like to introduce you to Grace Yoga. She is a yoga streamer here on Twitch. She's a wonderful person and also a great human being. I love being a part of her streams. I love when she's a part of my streams. She's just such a wonderful, nice person. Check her out. She's also a Toastmaster, which is an organization that I hold near and dear to my heart. And for the people, who else do we have? We also have Tal Pie. Tal Pie is a variety streamer, has the most soothing voice. Tal could literally read the phone book, and I would want to listen to him and go to bed. It is just that amazing a voice. You really are missing out if you do not follow him already. Same thing with Grace. But Grace does not have the wonderful, silky smooth voice. Revo, just phenomenal. Revo, you were knitting. That is awesome. I love that you're knitting. We are doing LEGO Dimensions. LEGO Dimensions is a Toys to Life video game. The idea being that you buy Mr. T, and you put Mr. T on a pad, and now you get to play Mr. T in a LEGO game. Only way to describe it. I have kids, and when I completed the game, my kids decided to raid my collection of minifigures, and now we have to go find the pieces because I've decided I would like my minifigures back. So what we're doing is we are going through and finding the missing pieces, which is exactly what we're doing. I mean, it's the dorkiest kind of thing, but I want to make sure I have all the right pieces. And you really missed how excited I was that I found ACU Troopers pants earlier. That was awesome. Oh, and also, I want to do some introduction to the other people who came in with the Reverse from Evil Raid. We have All Red 58. I do not believe you're a streamer, but you are an awesome person. I love having you around. And we also have J-Dog. J-Dog is a kind of variety streamer, but I don't think I've ever seen you stream anything other than Sea of Thieves with a good friend of ours, House of Jacobs Gaming, who we've also both mod for. I didn't see any other names pop in. No, I didn't. Yes. So, let's go into what we're looking at, which is Mr. T, because we want to make sure we have the right Mr. T. So let's get back up our screen, which I moved out of the way so I could see that. Let's move my alert all the way to the top so it pops up on top of this next time. All right. So we have B.A. Baraka. Oh, right, over here. So the question is, do we have all the right pieces? I feel like I have the right hair. I have the right head. I've got the right torso piece. I have the right pants. I feel very good in saying we have Mr. T. And of course, this is exclusive to LEGO Dimensions. If you do not buy this LEGO Dimensions set, you will not have Mr. T in LEGO form. Very important. Next, we're going to move on to our next person, which is Bad Cop. Bad Cop has been actively pillaged by my kids. As you can see, we have a head. That's all we have. Let's find Bad Cop. Bad Cop, I do not think is a exclusive to LEGO Dimensions. So we're going to search for Bad Cop so we can find the pieces for Bad Cop. Bad Cop Dimensions. Bad Cop comes with this. Yes, the kids have swiped and stolen at all. And we've only found this head. And we only know it's Bad Cop's head because it's got the happy face on the back. Again, it doesn't focus very well, but there's the mean face, there's the happy face. So here's the toy tag. If you don't know this site is called Bricklink. It's your easiest way to find things about LEGO sets. This toy tag appears only in this one set, which is this one set. You're going to take a break? No worries. And thank you so much for being here. Mahalo for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all ain't following Revo Shmivo, go follow her. She's wonderful. Greatly appreciate her. All right, we're going to wrap up with Bad Cop and then probably find someone to rate ourselves. So here is the piece. Let's find what minifigure we have to go with it. It is TLM 098. So this is Bad Cop head with a crooked smile. This guy appears in 2 sets. So you can find this in Bad Cop Car Chase and the fun pack for the LEGO movie Bad Cop and Police Car. Mahalo for the follow, AllRed58. Greatly appreciate that. Awesome to have you around. Thank you. Oh, and also, get a good night's sleep. As someone who suffered from insomnia for many, many years, I cannot stress how important it is for people to get a good night of sleep. Do it now. You don't want to be my age and have a sleep debt that you can't repay back. All right, so let's look at what we're looking at for Bad Cop. These are the elements that make up Bad Cop's body. So we have the head. The pants are simple. They're going to be just simple black pants. So I can grab any one of the black pants that I have. And now we have Bad Cop's pants. Next, we need to find this torso. So let's take all of our pants and just get them out of the way because we're not going to be looking at these pants anymore. Oh, and for those who are wondering, we have a wall of pants. This is how many I have. It's a little insane at times. There it go. All right, and instead we're going to be looking at torsos to try to find that. Oh my God, am I this good? What do you guys think? That looks like that torso. Zipper, belt buckle. Got the right back. That's good enough for me. We have a torso. Now, and I like the happy cop face. I like the good cop face, not the bad cop face. Now we just need a police helmet. So we're gonna pull out all of our helmets and hairs. And see what we can do to find bad cop. Nope. I apologize, I do not have my top-down camera. It finally has been in the dust. We're gonna have to figure out a solution for our next LEGO stream, which is in 2 Wednesdays. Is our next LEGO building stream. All right, nope, that's not a good one. It's funny because I literally had seen this earlier and be like, this is obviously Bad Cop's helmet. And I didn't pull it aside, like a fool. Like a fool! What was I thinking? I could be done. Now that is a Star Wars hat. They're very similar in shape. The Star Wars, like, fighter helmet hats and Bad Cop's hat. Here it is. Let's go look at it. Make sure this is right. Yeah, that feels good. Can put that back on. I don't know. Should I have Bad Cop with the happy face, Good Cop, or again, we keep calling him Bad Cop. We don't call him Good Cop. I think that's the answer. So here we go. We have our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. They're all set. I'm very happy with that. We can get rid of this HP monitor. There we go. Back to me. All right. This was a lot of fun. We had some great raids. We had some awesome new followers. I want to thank All Red for the follow. I want to thank Revo Schmevo for the raid. I want to thank Grace Yoga for the raid. I want to thank Sultan Kikubat for the follow. I'd like to thank both Peace Dog and Awesome Ashley for redeeming Fold Your Clothes channel points rewards. I'd like to thank Ferocious Ewok for the follow. I'd like to thank Yoga Jen for the raid. I'd like to thank Awesome Ashley for redeeming Aloha. For those who do not know what they want to use your Mahalo rewards points for, feel free to donate them to the community challenge Just Dance, where I will be dancing for y'all. Entertainment. And with that, let's go find someone to raid. We'll do a poll. Don't worry, we'll do a poll. We're not gonna just like throw you guys to the wolves and tell y'all this is who we're raiding. I like polls because I feel like you guys should have a say in who we're gonna go hang out with next. Let's get these other helmets out of the way. Yeah, this was smart. Spending the 2 hours to sort these out, I think really was the right approach. I mean, just seeing how quickly we found those things was just awesome. Oh, thank you for being here. You need to play around with different camera setups before you tackle R2-D2. Mind it with just putting together random brickheads or something. Yeah, no. I mean, I think I'm going to take my old microphone arm. Because I used to have a microphone arm. Now I have the lavalier microphone here. Because I hated having that. But I think, again, if I had that and I just had it for the streams and I put it down for that, that would be a good idea. Who do we have? I'm going to get out my keyboard so I can type some people in. So we can have our poll. And this is going to be a new poll. This is going to be raid. Kittens. Do we want to see kittens? Who else do we have? Actually, that's the only person I'm going to raid. I mean, I see a lot of people, but in terms of people who I feel like the audience will want to hang out with, that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to do a poll. I apologize for everyone who was excited about the poll, but we're going to go instead. Yes. How many did we get matched up? Oh. So before we got funky and started actually figuring out how to do this, we managed to get Abby Yates from the female Ghostbusters. Then we realized how terrible this was going to have a massive pile of people, and we sorted them all into bins, and we were able to do ACU Trooper from Jurassic World. Then we'd already gotten them together, but we just verified it. Old school Aquaman. Again, another person we'd already put together, but we just verified it right. Mr. T. And then we only had his head, but we managed to pull black pants, a hat, and a helmet out for Bad Cop. So that's what we were able to do today. Next week, in 2 weeks, next time we do it back, we got some people who are mostly built, but it'll be good to kind of go through and see if we do in fact, because that's what happened. We thought we had the right pants for ACU Trooper. We were wrong. So we're going to go raid a very special person to me. One of the nicest people. I mean, I know a lot of nice people on Twitch, but this person is like a cut above niceness. Like, you think you know nice people. I am like the meanest jerk in the history of mankind compared to how nice this person is. And everyone already tells me they love me because I'm so wholesome. But this person's generally nice. They mod for a lot of great channels that I love being a part of and love being part of. He recently got into streaming himself. And he just has wonderful feedback, great stuff. I highly recommend you check him out. The name is Kittens Kung Fu. He will basically be doing strength training without any actual weight. So if you want to work on what are some poses and some exercises you can do from the comfort of your own living room, Kittens Kung Fu is a wonderful person to start with. I don't think that people need to get in better shape. I just think if you want to, it's great to have people like Kittens Kung Fu out there. Feel free to check him out. You don't have to say anything other than just say aloha. He knows who I am. Good friend of mine, good friend of the channel's. What I love the most about Kittens Kung Fu's actual streams is he will do his exercise and then he'll go to read the chat because he can't really read chat while he's doing his exercise. And he'll just be like, yes. Okay, I agree. That's interesting, Craw. I agree with what you have to say there. And then he'll talk about that. But you can tell he's reading every comment. And he's soaking it all in. And he's reading it. And it's just... Right? Because how many people, when you're streaming, you look at chat like, yeah, that's chat. I get it. Totally got it, chat. 100% sure, whatever. He reads everything. And he just... I love that. I love him. Let's get there. Let's rate him. Just say aloha. That's all I'm going to ask from y'all. Have a great one. Mahalo for being here. And aloha.